welcome back to yet another episode of BMG Drive. Today we are kind of special episode. We are in a diesel car, this Nurburgring track, and I'm trying for the first time doing a replay thing. So without any delay, let's dig in and let's enjoy the views. So now it's kind of easy part, to be honest, because this is the first straight. Here we will do the maximum acceleration. We're not gonna reach top speed. The one thing that I'm noticing in this car is that it is 190 horsepower engine. It's not stock one, it's tuned a little bit, but we did a bit good corner. But no worries, it's kind of still doable thing. Now, what else I would want to add is maybe I am a bit too loud in the game itself. Sorry for that. Now, basically, it's kind of interesting to drive this thing. It's very torquey. It's very good acceleration. The grip is kind of, you know, it's not the best, but it's so much fun to drive. It's front-wheel drive only, and it's not the fastest car. The worst thing for this car is that it does overheat brakes a little bit. So, you know, not great. And by the way, this is very old track, so, you know, shadows and there could be some bugs. But I still enjoy it. So yeah, again a little bit cornering mistake, but this is nothing big. I'm not gonna do any seconds or something. But what is the most important is that my mouse is in the way. Here is basically the straight where I'm gonna go before the top speed. A little bit brake for this corner. Sadly, I don't know the exactly names for them, but I'm trying my best to learn this track to drive first. And yeah, now you can see on the replay what I'm doing with the accelerator, brakes, clutch and everything else. I'm not using traction control or stability one, so a little bit brake here, and now it will be heavy braking zone for this big corner. Yep, I am using, by the way, H shifter, so I am using brakes and clutch myself. For those who are interested. Now, coming up is one of the fastest places on this track, where we're gonna kiss a top speed in the 6th gear before very complicated S-shaped corner. That's gonna be around here. Yep, a bit braking to the 5th gear, and now is where the most of the famous Nurburgring videos coming from. In this kind of corner, because it's kind of very tricky and very blind, to be honest, but we did it kind of nicely here. Now we are going for the next part. Now this is gonna be a kind of, again, a lot of braking, but this is very tricky corner, to be honest. It's very, if you do not brake in time, you're gonna crash. This track is not forgiving at all, by the way. So you need to know kind of this line of the track and you should be fine. Now, there is many blind or very slow tricky corners, especially for the front wheel drive, because in that one the wheels will not want to listen to you. They just want to go straight, especially when you press the accelerator, so you need to be careful with all of your pedals and the inputs of your steering wheel. Now we have already fading brakes. Here as you can see, a lot of smoke. It will get just worse, by the way. So, and you know, a little bit getting out from the track, trying to cool brakes in the straight, but it will not help at all. When the brakes are fading, your braking distance is increasing insanely amount, so you need to be compensating and brake earlier for this. Sadly, it's spoiling a bit fun, but what can I do, you know? And these brakes are squeaking, by the way. It's also not great. Now, this is gonna start soon the uphill part, where In the real, with the old cards, it's kind of a bit tricky to do this. But in this game it doesn't matter. Yep, my smoking brakes as hell. I think it's something to do with the traction control that you cannot turn it off. I think this is to do something with that. Because for me those brakes are cooking faster than it needs to cook. So maybe that's why they start to cook very fast. Now we are going uphill. And this is kind of a crappy part, because it's with this diesel, even if it's torquey, it's very slowly, as you can see, climbing with the speed, sadly. It is what it is. 12 kilometers we did already. Now there's gonna be a small corner. Just, yep, a little bit brake. Now the fifth gear, yep. And the last part of the uphill. And we will come to the first carousel soon. So again, heavy braking will be. Oh yes, here it is. And a little bit, Mia is a little bit slow here, but you know, I'm trying to be careful because my brakes are cooking, so I prefer brake a little bit earlier, because I'm not trusting them anymore. And here is the first carousel. Did I did good here? Probably no. I am pro here? Absolutely no, so yeah. By the way, this car did survive, so yeah. Something good. Overheating, there is absolutely no problem with that, so this engine will survive, even if you heavy abuse it, like I am doing in this track. A little bit slide, but no worries, we can still do this. It's diesel, what you want from it? It's insanely slow, by the way. So yeah. And yeah, by the way, if you did enjoy this video, or do enjoy this video, don't forget to click a like, subscribe and share buttons. I would really appreciate that, because I am trying to put a lot of effort, and I'm really apologize for the bird noise. It's typical in this channel, they start to talk when I'm recording videos. Now, going back to the action, it's squeaking brakes all of the time, and I think, yep, here will be a small nudge to the wall, but nothing serious, no damage like big damage or something. It's just small nudge, a little bit bent fenders or something. It's nothing serious, even no lights broken, I think. Or maybe it is in the rear, I can see something different. Doesn't matter. The car perfectly working still. So yeah, good that this game still not simulate tire temperatures. Or maybe it is, but basically they not like overheat too or grip insanely or something. Just brakes and temperatures of the engine is simulated. But I could be wrong, by the way, so yeah. Coming up now, we are in the 17 kilometer, by the way, we did see a sign. We are still doing fast. I think we did broke rear light. No worries, it's like cheap thing. We didn't damage wall, so there's no big insurance scam or something dead. So yeah, now a bit part where I'm less driving, to be honest, because I'm crashing a lot in the first part of the track, not in this one. Soon we're gonna be in the second, very short carousel, a little bit of drift, but this is a very shitty one. Now the second carousel, it's very short, very small, but it's still carousel. I do remember only 2 corners. That means if we are in carousel, that means we are getting close, very close by the way, to the finish line. And I think this is the last big, long corner. And yeah, this is it. We are doing it. So we're gonna check the car after we done it. It is, for me, I had a lot of fun in this video. I'm also having fun making this, making commentary if you want, if you're interested about this. And yeah, so that's it. We did it, I would say. So I think I'm gonna stop the record. Yep, it's squeaking brakes all over the time. And here we are. So did we break a light? Oh yes, we did. Here it is. It's a broken light, a bit fender broken, but nothing major. So if you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate if you click a like, subscribe and share buttons. Also leave a comment if you want to see more BMG drives format videos like this. And yeah, this is gonna be it. So I guess have a absolutely fantastic day, everyone, and we're gonna see you obviously in the next one.